Hello, Resurrection. It's May the 21st. It's hard for me to believe that the Easter season is almost over. This calendar year, the first part of the year, has really flown by for me. I keep looking around, having trouble believing it's almost June now. The year has really flown. I know it doesn't always feel that way to other folks. I know that our school kids feel like they have been in school forever this year. And, spring break came early this year. And when spring break comes early, it makes that time between spring break and the end of the year feel like it has gone on forever. But all of our school kids are wrapping up, and I'm proud of them. I know they've all done, I know they've all done well. And they are a source of great pride for our little parish. And as we point into the summer, our Sunday school classes stop meeting, the youth group and the Wednesday night Bible study take a little short break. Not that we don't take the whole summer off, but a little short break. But it's a phenomenon that is very odd to me in the Episcopal Church. I didn't grow up Episcopalian. I did find the Episcopal Church fairly early in my at about 18 years old, and fell in love with it. And I feel like the Episcopal Church is what I was born. It just took me a while to land there. But we do something funny in the Episcopal Church, and that is that we take the summer off as if you don't have to be quite as Christian during the summer. Maybe if you're just a little bit Christian during the summer and not the whole hog, then that's okay for Episcopalians. And of course, you know that I say that tongue in cheek. It's not okay to take the summer off. Not from living the life that Jesus requires us to live. Not for doing and caring for the folks that He's given into our charge, and not coming to church either. We of course will still be here during the summer, and I know that everybody has a little vacation planned, a little getaway planned, and that's fine. But we get right back to it after that. I hope that doesn't sound scoldy, or maybe I hope it sounds just scoldy enough as to not be offensive. Um, but we have important things to do. We have important work to do this year. We keep talking about that budget. The finance committee had a meeting on Monday night, and we're right at where we thought we'd be on the budget. Which, so I will say, kudos to our planners for the how they are able to prognosticate. A year down the road has always amazed me. But we've got a team of folks who are really, really good at that. Started with Les Smith this year, and Robert Rigger, and Elizabeth Nash, and Andrew Carr has come on as the finance chair now. And those folks are miracle workers. And with our bookkeeper, Mary Grace Schuster Tony, we are in good shape as far as knowing what we have. And I'm very grateful that all of those folks, that whole team, said late in last year, this next year is going to be really tight for us, because it is very, very tight. When we get to the end of the calendar year, I think we're going to be tightening our belts as hard as we can tighten them. I promised you that I'd keep you updated about that, so I'd like to have a little in between the two services, the two Sunday morning services. I'd like to have a little in between meeting. I won't call it a meet in the middle, while we are technically meeting in the middle. We won't serve breakfast. We'll have coffee and donuts and some things like that, and just give everybody an update on the state of the parish, where we stand budget wise, and some things like that. Just because I promised you that I'd do it. I'm also very grateful for our vestry this year, who has worked really, really hard. It's a hard work in vestry right now. There's not a weak link on. There usually isn't. But once again, there's not a weak link on the vestry this year. When you see your vestry members in church on Sunday, and you'll know them because their name tags are yellow, they're special name tags. And when you see their yellow name tags, thank them for what they do for your parish, because they really do work hard. But they work harder than you realize, than you think they do. So we're turning the corner on the end of the program year, but still on it. Maybe even ramping up a little bit, which is a great thing. We are experiencing some real signs of growth at the Church of the Resurrection, and as I have been, in February, I will have been here for a decade, for 10 years. It's the longest I've ever been in a parish as as a priest. Longest I've ever been in any Episcopal parish in my whole life. And as I look around and I see some real signs of growth, I've been kind of preaching, kind of warning for about 10 years now that as we see the parish grow, our needs we're going to outstrip our resources. That's what we mean when we talk about a transitional sized church, which is what this one is. When I got here, when we all came together 10 years ago, we had plenty of money. We had plenty of resources to get everything we needed. We didn't have that many needs. And as the church has grown, we have more needs, and that is a great thing. But we have not yet caught up to having the resources to address all of those needs. You know, if you look around and you see, gosh, there's some lights out in the church. Again, we just had those changed. It's because we need new light fixtures in the church. And we're not in a place where we can do that yet. Now, listen, this is not an ask. This is not a financial ask. Do not write a check for light fixtures in the church, though I appreciate that. But that's not what this is. But as you look around, we're starting to realize that we're starting to have more needs because we have enough people, we have enough parishioners that we're starting to need more things. And that is the first sign that we are well on our way. It's a little uncomfortable. It stretches a little bit, but as I always say, we'll be okay. The vestry warns me all the time not to say that too much. Don't say we're fine. Don't say everything's fine, because we want people to continue to dig deep in their faith and to fully participate in the life of the church. But we're starting to see those really encouraging signs of growth. Some of those signs of growth are great, right? Looking around and seeing a full church, that is fun. Some other things stretch us a little bit. They're a little uncomfortable, like gosh, that budget is really tight. These are all signs of growth. We've been expecting them. We're not surprised by them. And when one day, maybe not too far down the road, we'll look back on these times and we'll say, well, we made it through those lean times with the help of God. So you all jump in here with us. Don't take the summer off. I'm not going to. We'll even get our Wednesday night programming back up and running before too terribly long. We're just taking a little break on that. Make sure that you're coming to church. Make sure that you're still reading your Bible. Make sure that you're saying your prayers. God is still at work for you. Let's get to work for him. I love you. I'll see you soon.